back with another stream. Back with another stream. And today, I gotta make this a quick one because I gotta go work out and I gotta get ready to go to Bible study. So I'm gonna be very, very quick with this one. Today, we're gonna be talking about why does it matter to go 100% in with your life. Kind of changed up the stream location too because there's just a lot of background noise and all that in the previous streams, and I think this might be a better location. You guys let me know in the comment section below if it is. Okay. Now, we're gonna start off with a quote. 99% is hard, but 100% is easy. The reason that 99% is difficult is because you will consistently question yourself after the fact that you are done with something if you gave it your 100% or not, because you already know you didn't. It's difficult to go 99%. It's difficult to go 80, 70, 60, but when you go 100%, there's no question, no doubt in your mind that you gave it your all and you don't even care about the result because you had the discipline enough to go 100% in. Okay? So, ask yourself the question, when is the last time that you went 100% on anything in your life? When is the last time that you went 100% in? Be honest. When's the last time that you committed to a workout routine? When is the last time that you committed to a specific diet? When is the last time that you committed to financial advancement? When is the last time that you committed to spiritual advancement? When is the last time that you committed to emotional advancement? When have you committed in your life? When is the last time that you've done it? For a lot of us, that's our biggest problem, is that we always start something and we never finish, or we finish it, but we only gave in half the effort. And it leaves us just feeling incomplete. Okay? So let's talk about what do you gain when you go in 100%. When you go in 100%, you gain a sense of pride and accomplishment. Even if you succeed or even if you fail, it doesn't matter because you know that you went in 100% with it. Okay? That's the beauty about doing it. You don't have to succeed when you put in your 100% effort. And the reason being is because if you fail, you know that you gave 100% and now you have that extra drive and that extra force to keep going to figure out why you failed in the first place. When you don't give 100% and you fail, then now you're more likely to quit because you already know that you didn't put in the effort. It's really just that simple. You didn't put in the effort, so you might as well just say, you know what, this didn't work out. I'm gonna quit. I'm done because it just didn't work out and I failed. Versus if you go 100%, you fail, you're like, you know what? I did everything that I possibly could do and this really didn't work out. So, you know what? Now I'm going to change my course of action. I'm going to change my route. Now I'm going to change my routine and I'm going to execute this in a different way. Simple. You gain extra knowledge of what it takes and what it feels like to be consistent and dedicated. For those of you who have been on my channel for a long time, you know I was up every single morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, every single day, and I was streaming for 8, 10, 11 hours. At first, I was doing like 4 and 5 hours. Then after a while, I say, you know what, I'm about to do like 11 hours a day. Probably for like 6 months to a whole year, I did 11 hours a day, dude. I was not playing no games when it came to the streaming stuff. I wasn't. That's how you go in 100%. You know, and there's stuff that I could have even done with my YouTube channel that I could have been even better when it comes to my streaming career and my gaming career, right? I could have went the extra mile even more, but it is what it is. At least I gave it 100%. Every single day I was up at 4 a.m. streaming. Every day, never took a day off. Okay? So you gain the extra knowledge of what it takes and what it feels like to be consistent and dedicated. You get to live in maximum potential every moment that you go in 100%. Like it just feels good to give your 100% in that day. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you can rest way better. You have peace of mind, right? You don't have peace of mind when you don't go 100%. You feel like a loser. You feel like a failure because that's what you are, to be honest. When you don't give it 100%, you're not reaching your maximum potential and you're going to live in that, okay? You have a stress-free lifestyle because once you complete something, you're done. It's over. And now you're on to the next task. It's like, for example, you want to get down to a specific weight. For me, I wanted to get to, I think, 185. I'm at 175 right now for my weight. Once I make it to 185, once I get that extra 10 pounds of muscle, I'll be done. I'll have to maintain it. Maybe I want to go to 200 when it comes to the weight for the muscle, but I will have completed what I wanted to complete and I will have done what I set out to do. Okay? Let's talk about what do you lose when you put in only half of the effort? You gain no knowledge about what it means to be dedicated and motivated, consistent, and you never know what it means to complete something. That's what you lose. You live in regret and pain for the rest of your life. Imagine being 50, 60 years old and looking back on your life and regretting 75% of the decisions that you made. That's a tough pill to swallow, bro. That's that whole midlife crisis. You only get the midlife crisis when you didn't do what you were supposed to do when you were younger. If you do what you're supposed to do when you're younger, you don't have that midlife crisis. You're living the best life that you could possibly live at that point. Okay? So don't live in regret and pain for the rest of your life when you make it to 60, 70, 80 years old, and now you regret what you've been doing. You also lose. You have consistent thoughts about what you could have or what you should have been doing. Okay? How to get better at going 100%. This is the last bit of the stream because, like I said, I got to go work out. Number one, if you keep failing and being a weak version of yourself, eventually you're going to get sick of it. It's just that simple, bro. Eventually you're going to get sick of it. Like you got to get sick of yourself, bro. You got to get sick of only putting in half of the effort. Right? Eventually you're going to get sick of yourself. You're going to see other people running rings around you, going the extra mile, consistently achieving, and then you're just staying in the same place. You're going to get sick of it, bro. Okay? Another thing that's going to keep you going 100% is once you start to see results, once you start to see the results after having going in 100% or something, it's easier to keep going. It fuels you. It's amazing. Literally, bro, once I started lifting weights and I started to see my physique, I started to ramp up the push-ups. I started to ramp up the protein. I started making sure that I was going to the gym. Just like now, I'm going to the gym today after I work out, after Bible study. I'm going straight to the gym, bro. Because I see the results. I am more muscular than I've ever been. I'm in better shape than I've ever been in my life. It's easy to keep going once you see the results, bro. But you got to go long enough to see the results. You have to, okay? You start to feel excitement and satisfaction out of going 100% as well, and that'll keep you fueled up. And the last thing is live every day like it's your last opportunity to do what you love, do what makes you happy, and give it your all. If you live every single day like it's your last day to do what you love and do what you want to do with your life, you'll never go wrong because you'll always put in 100%. Like, oh my gosh, this is my last day to run. This is my last day to work out. This is my last day to eat healthy. This is my last day to pour into people. This is my last day to stream on YouTube. This is my last day to upload. This is my last day, bro. This is my last day. I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. So you know what? I had better give it 150% today, dog. Live every single day like that, and you'll wake up feeling so much more accomplished. You will get done your goals, and you will surpass your goals, as a matter of fact. Realize that, okay? Live every single day like it's your last. So, if you guys are just joining the stream, what we're talking about today is why does it matter to go 100% in life? Keep it cut and dry. 99% is not 100%. 99% is not 100%. You don't want to live in that 99%, that 80, 70, 60% of propelling yourself forward. You want to live in that 100% of, you know what, I did everything that I possibly could. I feel my best. I am my best. And if it didn't work out, I am more willing, way more willing to continue to keep going than to just put up the quit. You know what I'm saying? Because once you give your 100%, you know that you couldn't have done anything better. It's that simple. All right. So like I said, I got to go work out, y'all. I hope that you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, make sure that you smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more streams like this, motivation content, informational content, and just betterment of thyself and betterment of humanity, betterment of society. I really love you guys. That's why I want to pour into you guys every single day that I possibly can. And I'll see you guys in